Hey, I got me a 2010 Lincoln MKS. I'm going to change the blower motor, and I for sure need to change the blower motor resistor, also called the blower motor speed control module. They're right next to each other underneath the glove compartment, so here we go. So here's my glove compartment. Underneath here is a cover on the bottom, and I got to take that off to get access to the blower motor and the blower motor resistor. All right, so you can see I've got a 7mm right there, smack dab, and it looks like on my car, this should be another one. Yeah, right here. Looks like someone already took that out from before. It's easy to see from the top, but there's a bolt right here, a bolt right here in the front, and then there's a bolt in the back. But on my car, somebody already took out, a previous owner took out that one and that one. So you never know what you're gonna get. I'm not quite sure what this guy is. This is a wiring to something. Wiring for these little blue lights that they have on the dash, underneath the dash here. But this came out easy. Here's my blower right here. And there is my blower motor resistor slash blower motor speed control module that I got to get out. So yeah, there's a little bolt here, a little bolt here. I have to take this one out to get this out, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's disconnect this connector. I think we're looking good. One thing I always recommend is you take lots of pictures, even the most simplest of things, because there's always some quirk that you didn't see. Then you're like, how does this go back on? Does it twist? Does it have a tab? Which one does it go on? So there's a 7mm bolt that you have to take off right where my finger is, right there, so you can get the blower motor out. And then this kind of plastic lid cap that was right here pops right off. You should be able to take out your blower motor just like that. Spins right out. My motor wasn't necessarily bad, but I bought this car like a year ago. So I figure since I'm changing the blower motor resistor, I'll change this guy too. Here's what the blower motor resistor looks like. I'll take it out of the box. It looks just like that. Like I said, other names for this guy, you know, the traditional name is blower motor resistor, but it also goes by blower motor speed control module. That's this guy right here. And there's two little bolts right here, here and here, that take this guy out. And I believe those two little bolts for the blower motor resistor are 8mm, so let's try it. You can see on this connector, there's a little tab on the inside that looks like I take a screwdriver and push it up, and then the whole thing should pop off. That'll give me a little more room, I guess, to get these screws off. The other strategy is just take the dumb screws off, and I don't have to get in such a bad angle. So I'm gonna go plan B, take the little bolts off first, then I'll take the connector off. There's a tab right here, an inside tab. You push it up and then pull this off. Mine was kind of stuck, so I ended up using kind of a long nose pliers, and that looks like I broke the end of the tab a little bit, but that's fine. It ain't going nowhere. And here is my old one, the thing that's the reason I believe why when I turn on my heater and air conditioning, whatever, I don't have any fan control. I turn this and nothing happens, stays at the high speed all the time. I can't control it. Typically, it's due to this little blower motor resistor unit module thing. There, so pretty much you just reverse, rather than me going through it, you just reverse what I just did, and that's put everything back together. Pretty straightforward. The biggest headache you're gonna have in this whole process are probably these two little bolts of 8mm here and here. And the reason being, you just don't have a lot of room. I'm barely able to get my small 8mm ratchet and socket in there. And you just, at, like I said, a bad angle. That's what's gonna probably take you the most time. Here is the moment of truth. All right, I've got the car running, and let's see if the fan speed increases. I got fan speed, baby. I got fan speed. So that was my problem. The blower motor resistor slash blower motor speed control module. I now have fan speed that varies. Life is good.